Hello there. It's late tonight, but here we are. I was out and about tonight, and it's a heat wave here, and so it is like 11 p.m., but it's still so warm. I was outside, and I knew I was going to be outside until the sun went down, and so I brought a scarf because in Calgary it gets cold when the sun goes down, but here in Ottawa it does not. It was just as warm, it felt like, at 7:30 as it was at 11 p.m. So today I had a few meetings, and most of them ended early, and it was excellent. Like, you book a meeting for an hour and then it ends in like 45 minutes, or it ends in like 15 minutes today, which really I probably shouldn't have booked an hour, but yeah, it ended in 15 minutes, and then I had 45 minutes of time that I had blocked off for this meeting that I could now spend on other things, and it was excellent. Canceled plans is like the best feeling. And I was thinking today about how do you make meetings more efficient? And I think really it's about being very clear what your meeting is about, ensuring that only the people that are absolutely necessary are there. So there's not people that are just there watching, or there's not people that are might be able to contribute. Only the people that need to be there are there. And really, you got to send out an agenda beforehand. Now, to be clear, I didn't do this today. I didn't send out an agenda beforehand. But if you send out an agenda beforehand and you say, please, like, what are your comments or what are your thoughts? Like, you can kind of almost talk it out as you create this agenda for a meeting, and it's like a collaborative agenda. And so by the time you get to the meeting, you've sort of like got out the initial pieces of it, or the easy pieces, and you can have a really good conversation, and everybody understands or has an idea of where the other people are coming from in this meeting, or what their viewpoints are. So you can think through it, and you can get together and have a really great discussion, and it can be really efficient. The other great thing about having an agenda is you have like a structured, here's what we're going to talk about, and so it's harder to sort of get off track. It's easier to keep yourself on track, is how I should have said that, because it's easier to say, okay, like, let's make a note of that. Maybe that's something that can happen offline, which just means out of the meeting, basically. Or maybe that's a decision that somebody can take to make on their own, or maybe there's more research that needs to be done, or something that sort of says, put a pin in that. That's not what we're here for. And that's really difficult to do if you don't have an agenda. So I think my biggest suggestion for efficient meetings is an agenda that's created beforehand and is a collaborative agenda between all the people that need to be there, and that you have a specific goal for why you're meeting. I think that's really important. What are your favorite meeting strategies? How do you make your meetings more efficient? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. I hope you're doing well. I hope if you're in this heat wave that you're not sweltering like I was today. And if you're in the Western provinces, I hear it's quite cold, so I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better for you. I'll see you tomorrow.